Yeah, good morning or a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Um, Welcome to another edition to for the shit show, episode 29. No, wait, no, 30 actually. My bad. Um, what's up, mediocre? How you doing, sir or ma'am? Let's put this. There we go. Welcome to shit show. Show about nothing. About nothing. Right. Let me start the StreamYard link. What's up, Matt? How you doing, sir? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Why am I singing the wedding song? Do not know. 'Cause I'm bored. Um, where I heck content live. Um, do I go? What the fudge? What the fudge? Alright, let's do that. Save. There we go. Uh, YouTube. Yeah, hashtag professional, by the way. Uh, that's my video. How's everyone's weather today? Is it hot, cold? Uh, how the heck? No, I want to go to YouTube. Damn it! Pardon my language. Um, trying to get my videos. This is pissing me off. Okay, I have no idea. I have no idea how I did last. Hot there. Yeah, it's kind of humid here, but it's not that hot. So it's not hot at all. Um, So, Matta, how you doing, sir, ma'am? I was about to say, sir, to you. Good thing um, how do I? Here we go. All right. What the fudge? Branding. What's up, Nick Nick DTV? How you doing, sir? Wait, I don't know, man. Look, I'm not a hater. I don't know. I have weird feelings about it. Now, I'm not trying to hate on the game, but once I get to try the game myself, because everybody, hyping up because it's back, I get that. And I'm excited about that too. But I don't know. I have a feeling the future is going to be like a Madden situation, but it's not. It's not Madden though. It's going to be in. I think it's going to be in a Madden situation where the first year, it's going to be great, and the year after that, and the year after that, it's going to be. Uh, yeah, the second year is probably good, but um, here's my prediction of the game itself for throughout the years if it lasts. Uh, um, Pretty sure it will. Um, Great this year for gameplay and whatever the features are. All the features. Second year will be good, but a little bit low of expectations. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know. I just have a little feeling that EA is gonna f it up like Madden, but in the future, not this year, but in the future, I think they would do that. But hopefully not. They won't. But I just had a feeling they will. So if they bring like NC basketball back, like EA college basketball, uh, they would probably f that up too. So I just don't trust EA with sports games anymore. I just don't because the the way they did to NBA Live, Madden, what else? Uh, Not just sports games, but Battlefield. It's a shooting game. Uh, what else? Apex is kind of okay. All right, I'll be on my way. Um. Oh, by the way, if you wait, if it's a wasp, but hell no. I'm sorry. I just can't with those what I call stingers. Which all of them have stingers, like those little needles that sting you. Every every bug that have a stinger that flies like a bee, a wasp, a yellow jacket, a whatever, a hornet. I can't handle that. I can't. But if you want me to, yeah, I know he's trying to. I know you're trying to. I know you're trying. But that's. I'm not gonna go out down there right now, but just joking. But I do believe you have a hornet's nest or whatever. I dropped the link if anyone wants to join stream for a little bit. 3 days until I. Well, actually, no. I 3 days until I check in for my boarding pass. But no, wait. 2 days. 2 days I check in for my boarding pass for my plane, and then uh, 4 days. I don't know. 3 days until my flight. I guess. I don't know how many days. But I do know how many days till Hogfest. It's 18. 8. Oh my god. I'm not even focused today. I'm sorry. 7 days. My bad. Jeez. It's not 18 at all. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm kind of drunk. No. Maybe I'm like non-alcoholic drunk. Maybe. Um. Yeah, I think that can support. Nick, I think that can support college football. 0.5. But it's kind of sucks that they don't have college football on PC like they mentioned a little bit, but yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I always been in PlayStation. Well, actually, that's a lie. Um, my first ever, uh, well, technically I am an Xbox guy, but I don't really play that much. But on that console anymore. It's sad. But I actually lie about that. I was a Xbox guy by growing up. My first ever console that I got gifted for Christmas. I think it was 6 years old. And my uncle, my mom's little brother, um, he gave me a Xbox, the original Xbox, not the 360, but the original Xbox that had the weird controller. And, and I played the NCAA football '08 every time I play it. And man, that was some good game right there. But man, if I had like an original Xbox still, I would play that console, no doubt. But right now, it's basically PlayStation right now. So actually, when I went to Best Buy, I still have, and by the way, I still have to tell Hoghead that I changed my mind about bringing the PS5. Uh, no, so here's the story about that is I actually asked my dad if that's a good idea to bring a PS5 with cords and stuff wrapped up and stuff in a backpack as a carry-on. Now I did see on the TSA app on my phone that you can put it in a backpack or a carry-on, whatever. But my dad said that's probably not a good idea, Nate, because it's gonna be either up top of your head, which is the I don't know what it's called, but what's it called, the, I don't know, the carry-on holders above your head. I don't know. It's about the seats too. But I was thinking putting it down by my down under the seat so it won't move. But I mean, there's no guarantee about that. But so I decided not to bring it, sadly. But I know TF's gonna be pissed. But look, it's not really a good idea to bring a PS5 while we're in like a forest or whatever. Oh no, like a mountain range. That surrounded by beautiful landscape. So I made up my mind that I won't be bringing my PS5 to Hogfest. So there you go. Yep. Eve. Oops. Gotta mute this real quick. There you go. Just just let me know if I'm not like echoing if you hear anything. But let's see. You know, actually, I want you guys to witness YouTuber like not famous YouTubers, but like YouTubers that travel across the U.S. and seen all 50 states. It's not the whole 50 states, but you will be amazed about my state. And no, it's not just cornfields. I've been saying this whole time. Yeah. I'll show you proof. I have proof. I don't like sad dog videos at all. Oh shoot. Nope. Like that. No. Present. There you go. Hopefully this works. Yet. By the way, that's Nebraska, by the way. Western.
I would have never thought that this was Nebraska.
This is so fun.
We're not going to watch the whole video, by the way. But
hello from Eastern Wyoming. You may be wondering, how the heck did you get here? Since the last time you saw us, we were in Spokane, Washington. But after leaving Spokane, we actually drove to Boise, Idaho to meet up with my parents. They flew into Boise and rented an RV, and we spent a super fun week road tripping around Idaho, taking them to some of our favorite spots in Boise, going to a hot spring and hiking in the gorgeous Sawtooth Mountains, visiting the Twin Falls area and its canyons, springs, and waterfalls, walking through a cave at Craters of the Moon, exploring Yellowstone, a place that my dad has always wanted to visit, and then finishing at Grand Teton National Park, where my parents crushed a super tough hike to the beautiful Delta Lake.
We didn't film any videos because we've already filmed almost all these places, so we'll link to those below if you haven't seen them.
But since leaving my parents, we have driven across Wyoming and spent a few days catching up on work, so we're ready to tackle one final month on the road as we head back to Texas. And we've decided to take a very random route back to Texas.
41st day! Woohoo!
Over the next 5 days, we're going to be driving all around Nebraska, visiting super cool nature spots, unique attractions, checking out different cities, eating local foods, and so much more. Nebraska may be the Cornhusker state, but if you think Nebraska is just cornfields, we're about to prove you wrong.
By the way, look at that. Oh, it looks amazing. I don't think they did. I don't think so. Oh. What's up, Traveling Fools? And yes, this is Nebraska. It ain't Wyoming. It ain't South Dakota. This is Nebraska, Western, actually. But welcome to my stream and shit show.
Holy cow, it is so gorgeous out here. Tonight we're just camping for free at the scenic overlook area by Smiley Canyon. And we solely came to this area because we just needed a free place to sleep tonight. And we had no idea that it was going to be so beautiful. It's just making us even more excited to explore this state. And tomorrow morning we're going to hit the road bright and early to head about 30 minutes north of here to our first major stop in Nebraska, Toadstool Geologic Park.
Toadstool Geologic Park is home to badlands, which began forming 30 million years ago, and its namesake toadstools, which are created when wind and water erode a layer of soft claystone faster than the hard sandstone that caps it, forming a mushroom-like formation. And to see,
there you go. That's called the Badlands, by the way. So
see more of both, we're gonna hike the easy 1 mile loop trail here in the park.
Man, that looks awesome. That's why I wanted to live in Western Nebraska more, because it's just pure beautiful.
If you had plopped me in here and asked me where I was, I would have never thought that this was Nebraska. This feels just like a mini Badlands National Park.
They're trying
the park
all
actually does have a connection to Badlands National Park. The rocks found
yeah, they're basically visiting every state, I think, in a month, I think. So it's kind of like those YouTubers that just visit their state. So
here are related to the rocks found there. This place is kind of just like a giant playground. There are trails, but there's also areas that you can kind of just wander around and explore. This is so cool.
I knew this place would be pretty neat, but as we were walking around here, I just kept saying out loud to myself over and over, this is way cooler than I thought it would be. Way cooler than I thought it would be. Saying out loud to myself over and over, this is way cooler than I thought it would be. Around here, I just kept saying out loud to myself over and over, this is way cooler than I thought it would be.
You hear clear and loud, by the way? He said it's way cooler than he thought it would be.
One thing we battle with on the road is the tough choice of where to go when we visit a place, because unfortunately we just do not have enough time to do it all. And this panhandle region of Nebraska has so much to do that we could have easily spent all 5 of our days here in Nebraska.
So that's what I mean by Northwest Nebraska, the panhandle. So this section is just clear flat, okay? We all know that. Just the middle of Nebraska right here. But this is still kind of... So this side of Nebraska is basically sand and a miniature big sized lake, reservoir, and all east side is just big cities. Well, big towns, whatever. But yeah.
Panhandle region of Nebraska has so much to do that we could have easily spent all 5 of our days here in Nebraska in this area alone. So we did have to pick and choose a bit, and unfortunately we are missing out on some cool spots. But last night, at the very last minute, after seeing how much we loved the area that we slept in, we decided to squeeze in an unplanned stop, Fort Robinson State Park, which is where we're heading next.
And by the way, we're not going to watch this whole thing. I just want to just show you the... So look at this. Beautiful. Houses are beautiful. Well, I don't know,
Fort Robinson State Park is located in Nebraska's Pine Ridge region, just down the road from where we slept last night, and it is a former U.S. Army base that was used for a variety of purposes for more than 70 years. It costs $12 per vehicle for non-residents to visit and has old buildings and a museum to check out, jeep and horse rides in the summer, and trails to hike. And our plan is to check out as much as we can for the rest of the day.
While you can't go in many of the buildings, minus the museum, we're doing that thing we do where we creep in all the windows. And one really cool thing about this park is that you can actually rent many of the buildings to stay in. And the park's said to be one of the best family reunion spots in all of the U.S. because of all the lodging and activities. But don't worry, we're not creeping in the rental windows.
Fort Robinson is most notably known as the site of the 1879 Cheyenne outbreak, when a group of Cheyenne Indians who were held here at the fort broke out and eluded U.S. soldiers for 12 days until their hiding place was found nearby. 64 Cheyenne and 11 soldiers. Today we're going to hike to the Lover's Leap Butte. There's several trails you can take to get to it, but we're going to take the Wagon Wheel Trail, which should be about 3.1 miles and about 800 feet of elevation gain.
You may think that Nebraska is all flat, but my legs say otherwise right now. Is all flat, but my legs say otherwise right now.
If you heard that correctly, it's not flat. Man, that looks awesome.
We're almost to the top of the Lover's Leap Butte. But first, we have to scramble up. Yes, Adam and Kona just went. It doesn't seem too bad, but there are definitely some bigger steps.
Wahoo! Not really. I think they're just fine. But look at that view, bro.
We are really digging this scenery. You've got this flat farmland off in the distance, and then all of a sudden, bam, you've got these buttes just jutting out of the ground, and then some rolling hills off in the distance as well, just covered in pine trees.
No,
it's just really unique from anywhere we've ever been.
One thing that we noticed when planning this Nebraska road trip is that some of the town's city parks have free camping. You can usually stay for a couple nights for free, and then after that they have a small fee.
This is where
so
you
tonight
start.
We're about an hour and a half south to Baird City Park to camp for the night.
And where you end is probably right here. Well, not here, but like, but where's the? No. Oh, by the way, I'll be.
All right, we made it, and it's basically just a parking area. But one really nice thing about it is they actually have hookups. They have electric hookups and water hookups. Unfortunately, by the time we got here, all of those were to our first.
No, okay. Scotts Bluff. TF, no one cares.
Scotts Bluff sits 800 feet above the North Platte River and has been an important area for many years, starting with the Native Americans who lived and traveled in this area. And it also served as an important landmark for travelers who came through this area on their way west on the Oregon, California, and Mormon trails in search of land in the Oregon Territory, religious freedom in the Great Salt Lake Valley, and gold in California, and even was on the route of the Pony Express mail service. One of the most popular things to do here in the park is to go to the summit of Scotts Bluff. During specific hours, you can drive to the top on Summit Road, which is actually the oldest concrete road in the state of Nebraska and features the only 3 auto tunnels in the state. Or you can hike to the top on the 3-mile Saddle Rock Trail, which is what we're gonna do.
Alright, let's get it. Oh,
Paved, but don't mistake it. We have sweeping views all around us. But one
she's
thing you'll
already
notice when you're out
panting.
here are lots of signs warning you about rattlesnakes. We have not seen a rattlesnake. We hope to not see a rattlesnake, but I do kind of like that this trail's paved because I feel like it would be easier to spot a rattlesnake.
Man. Nice one.
If you're worried about missing out on the cool tunnels because you're hiking instead of driving, don't worry. There's a tunnel on the trail. I just love unique features like this on a hike. It just makes a hike so much more fun.
You never been to Nebraska, yeah, so shut up.
One of the signs up here talks about how 22 million years ago, the High Plains was as high as we are now here on the top of Scotts Bluff. So if you look off in the distance, you see all the other bluffs. All the ground in between was filled in, and it was just a gentle slope instead of these deep carved valleys. Over time, the North Platte River has carved out these valleys in this area and other wind and water erosion. It is just pretty wild to think about.
Man, it's so beautiful.
This part of Nebraska has been so beautiful. It's totally different than how we envisioned Nebraska looking for our entire. Nebraska has been so beautiful. It's totally different than how we envisioned Nebraska looking. Part of Nebraska has been so beautiful.
Yeah, like she said.
Unless you got a little bit off the beaten path.
Chimney Rock, the infamous Chimney Rock. By the way, this is in
about 30 minutes down the road from Scotts Bluff is Chimney Rock, and similar to Scotts Bluff, this was a major landmark for travelers over the centuries. The Oregon, California, and Mormon trails all pass through this area, and this land.
What happened? Not watching it at all. I mean, well, Bulldog JC, they do. I mean, do they count as a nobody? I mean, man, y'all haters. I'll just stop there, I guess. But yeah, man, you act like that Nebraska's just nothing, but I just gave you a glimpse of it. Or actually, I didn't give you a glimpse of it. I just gave you a glimpse of the video of what it looked like. But anyway, JC, that's not true at all. So, I mean, if you say nobody, then why we just watched a couple that you call nobody or nobody's to be exact, just visit Nebraska. I mean, that doesn't make sense at all. So you're kind of wrong. Hey, there you go, Nick. At least you're honest. Unless all of these Southerners are not really from the Midwest, but 2 more hours for what? No, I was kind of disappointed that I'm kind of what do you call it? heartbroken that people just keep being on Nebraska, even though I just gave a glimpse of it, what it looked like actually. But anyways, moving on to Nebraska, and let's talk to some about something else, I guess. I mean, did y'all watch Vic's stream, or some of you? I mean, I did. I was in there, literally doing just listening, I guess. Now, hey, Nick, out all of those what do you call states? Which one is the flattest? Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Kansas, or Missouri? I think Missouri's not flat at all. Some parts. Shut up, TF. Shut up. You never been there. You had no reason to be talking about that. I'm trying to defend my state that I grew up in. Y'all acting like, and plus I don't know if you guys really defend your state that you grew up in. I mean, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I know you're just joking. I know. You're just trolling me. I know. Although I don't really like get trolled, but it's part of the internet, so whatever. Look, in all honesty, TF, would you rather? So remember how I showed you guys? There's different parts of Nebraska that. Why am I still talking Nebraska? But I don't know why. I'm Nebraska. I'm a Nebraskan addict. Yeah. Is Florida? What I mean by defend Florida or your home state, which means I what I mean by that people talk trash about their state, their their um friends state that they think they don't really, that they haven't been to and they don't know anything about it. That's what I'm being to say. Oh, what's up, Vic? You kind of missed the little show here. We were talking about or looking at some. No, we're not doing that. No. I don't want to get shut down. Um, yeah, we were looking at some. And by the way, Bulldog GC, he said he would actually want to visit Nebraska. But there you go. There's proof. Um, I mean that's true. That's true. Although Florida's terrible, not as a state. Not as a state. Gainesville is just dumb. Evening. Is it evening or afternoon? Whatever. I'm being smart. We're right back. The current reason why I don't have my camera on because I do not have a shirt on. There you go. I just broke myself. So we're right back. Be honest, TF. Don't troll. Just give your honest opinion, please. I mean, I'm not gonna get upset. I'm just saying, I might get heartbroken, but say no. But which I understand. People have different interests in different states and whatever opinions, but man, F you too. F you too. Here's my prediction. I think, no, not really. Uh, I actually haven't. I've been in Georgia, but I don't know where it is. It's a dump. Not Augusta though, but it's Georgia's just as a state, it's a fucking dump. In Florida, well, sad to say that if icebergs melt, which is possible, most of Florida is not going to be in water. So I mean, not really. Maybe in population wise, yeah, but nature, no. People, no. Uh, landscape, no. Look, every state can kiss my ass. No, there's no place like Nebraska, by the way. No place. The good life is the best, or the good life state of Nebraska is the best ever. You heard it here. You heard it here. So even South Carolina is a dump hole. So Mississippi is a poverty state. So I don't know why you're listening to that. That's even worse than Nebraska, actually. Yeah, I stay with Lou, but he hasn't visited me though. I mean, I get that he's busy, but he visited VicTube. I mean, he lives in Georgia too, but I mean, look, the point is, us Midwesterners come down to Slav Olympics to see y'all. Well, I appreciate that, Nick. Hope to see you actually. The point is, us like long travelers that go down to. That's what I was basically said. He's lives in Georgia, like which is right next to you, or a town next to Georgia, whatever. But anyway, my point is, us long travelers mostly can't sometimes can't afford to go like can't afford to go like every year because like getting expensive every year. Like for example, my dumb can't go to the cruise because he can't afford it. I mean, expand the Slob Olympics so we can, from the South, so we can have our own, well, not own, actually, we can have, you know, so we don't have to travel as far. That's what I was trying to say. I mean, but I don't think we're going to expand it at all. So, oh well. I mean, it's getting big every year. I mean, okay. I mean, I'm just saying what is a fact that if we don't expand the South Olympics, I'm probably not going to go maybe every year. I'm probably going to go like, I don't know. Because you gotta know it costs money to go to like it cost. I mean, it costs money. Yeah, no, it's cheaper than most states actually. That's why. Um, yeah, but there's a lot of people that in our community live in the Midwest too. It's not just Southwest. It's not. It's not just Southwest. It's not just no. Um, I mean the well, I get what you mean. The ones that we do know in person, yes, most of them are in the South, yes, but most is not all though. But yeah, I get your point. Um, I mean, if we wanted to, like I said before, I'm probably not gonna never gonna happen, but it might. I don't know. I'm just saying that it'd be a cool idea just to expand a little bit, not maybe not like towards the upper Midwest, but just a little bit like to Kentucky or Virginia or wherever. So your point is that we're just going to be in the South. That's kind of selfish to be honest. If we're just going to do the South, I'm probably not going to go every year. So there's your uh, answer. And plus, I don't even live in the South, so I mean, oops. I mean, well, north in March is cold, yes, but have we ever been in a cold Solomons before? Yes. Yes, we have. Pigeon Forge, -5 degrees, it was snowing, and we handled it. Look, I'm even talking facts too. We were in a snowstorm, and y'all were fine in Pigeon Forge, and still in the South. Facts is facts. So don't say that we can't. I'm not saying we can't go do Nebraska. I'm just saying I'm saying that we have to expand more upwards, not towards. I mean, not Nebraska, but I'm saying expand it more. I mean, I'm getting kind of tired of it to be honest. Just being south. That's all. I wouldn't mind being in Texas, but What's BFE mean? Befriend education? What does that mean? What's up, Zona? How do you know, VicTube? How do you know? You don't know. I mean, I could even stop. I not. I, no one knows about anyone that thinks they might not go. No one knows ever. They may think they might go, but they don't know at all. Well, they don't know for sure. Example: I might not go on the cruise. I might. I said might, not. There's a difference between not going and might going. So I don't know. Well, is Chicago in the Midwest? Is Detroit in the Midwest? Is um, Kansas City in the Midwest? I mean, all those are in the Midwest. I mean, I was thinking about not attending this year actually, but you don't know that. I mean, yes, I've been to every one that I went to. I mean, I could say I don't want to go. Hey, you remember that Lou said on that Lunch Money show that remember when Celine Driver said he's not going because he made excuses and stuff, yada yada yada. I tried like before we booked our cruise. I tried to say I'm not going, and then that's it, and that's it. That's all I said, and and everyone said why you're not going because I said I'm not going. Is that what Lou said? Do not give excuses. I mean, well, that's true, but you know, some weather can be changeable, but that's true. Um, and is anyone gonna join whoever or I mean, I would love to get your thoughts about what I say. I mean, you don't have to join right now. You're at work, whatever. But I get that. Or on vacation. But yeah, welcome to the shit show. Um, but yeah, this rant is kind of meaningless. I mean, Morningtown, West Virginia is pretty cool. That's a little bit north of the South. I mean, that's what I meant. Like, we don't have to go far north, like to the Midwest, but expand it to like maybe two states above the original six southern states, like Georgia, Alabama, or yada yada yada. Maybe expand to Kentucky, Virginia, or whatever, or North Carolina, or the South Carolina. No, you're good. You're good. Uh, I would too, but the internet's gonna suck though. Joey has some experience. um, Joey Foster, to be exact. Uh, I mean, it's just I'm just getting tired of, it's just doing itself, and we do like, what if we ran out? We went to all the southern states, and yeah, we gotta do it all over again. I mean, it's kind of boring afterwards. It's kind of boring to go to the same place. I mean, that's just my take. Yeah, I mean, that's Southwest, but it's hot as hell. I mean, but the people that live in the South can't. Well, I can't afford to. Already been there, so I mean, it's okay. That would be cool. I guess it's not really cool at all, but it's alright. I even asked my mom that I had mixed feelings about the Slob Olympics coming up, but I haven't. I didn't say I wasn't going. It's just I had mixed feeling about the cruise. That I won't have a good time and stuff. But my worst fear is if I get that most of the us on the cruise are gonna do their own thing and most of the time and maybe meet up at important meetings, whatever. That's the whole point. I mean, other than events, which is a lot of Olympics, but isn't the point of the slot just the whole? I mean, I don't care if my mom and dad can. I don't care. They can just meet y'all. I met y'all before. Y'all are really great people, and I love y'all. Okay, I'm not saying I'm not saying that I don't want to go. Just I well I already said that before, but I love y'all. Okay, with the deep in my heart, I do. I love y'all. Okay, I have a little bit of feelings about you know. Gotcha. Um, but my point is about the cruise, by the way. So the whole point of the Slav Olympics are just the pre hangover and stuff. Most of us just do our own thing. But what if something bad happens? Let's just say I go to the pool that I was right about. It was deep. It's not shallow, by the way. It's like 10 foot deep or whatever. Um, let's just say like something bad happens, like I was drowning, which I do not want to happen. Okay, if I was drowning, would anyone watch me drown, or would anyone rescue me? I mean, that's my whatever. Why am I? I'm not saying who I. I'm just saying what. I did not hate. I do not hate you guys. I'm asking you a simple question. Yes or no. If you didn't hear it, I can repeat it if I want to. But would you save me, or watch me die while I'm drowning in the pool on the cruise. Yeah, I don't know. Or there's another possibility. No one is watching me trying to swim. I said that that I am not a good swimmer. I'm not a good swimmer at all. Okay, I can't swim. I cannot swim. But I like the pool though. That's the thing. I'm just asking a yes or no question. That's all. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting perturbed. It's just a stupid freaking question. I'm so fucking stupid. Um, Someone like a stranger, or I mean, well, thank you, Nick. I mean, thank you for saying yes. I mean, well, I said if I was drowning, a lifeguard ring wouldn't help me actually. If I was drowning in the water, but thank you for your thoughts. Mm. Just a minute. I know that. I'm asking seriously, guys. I'm not even asking to be funny. I'm just asking seriously. Would you or no? I do not trust cruises lifeguards. I do not. I just can't. I can't take you guys seriously because you guys are really joking around. I mean, I can't take you guys seriously. It makes me sad. Probably not, Nick. I'm gonna get out of here. It's good. It's only an hour, so I don't know. I might not go on cruise. Love y'all. Take care.